And welcome back to the Lady Diggers versus the Valley Vikings. We're going through the starting lineups here, and Valley Vikings are going to be starting Kenzie Ray, Savannah Rutherford, Bailey Miller, Michaela Kistler. Michaela Kistler is also is the one we talked about in the pregame, who's their leading scorer and rebounder. And Riley Schmunk to round that out. B-Diggers have been changing up their lineup here, and looks like they are again tonight. It looks like Kendall's healthy again. So Kendall Elliott will be back in the starting lineup, joined by Amber Wolver, Maddie Sawyer, Mandy Carmen, and Kenzie Craich. And got a little huddle here at half court. The opening tip is brought to you by Buildings by Design. When it comes to experience, Buildings by Design is the best in the business. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. So we are ready for the tip-off. And it'll be Kenzie Ray and Maddie Sawyer jumping. And the ball is up. Ray controls the tip. Gets it to Miller. Miller over to Rutherford. Rutherford dribbling over the left side of the lane. Back up top to Ray. Ray in the corner for Rutherford. Three doesn't go. Rebound Wolver. Wolver's going to slow it up. Bring it up herself. Gives a nice pass into Kendall Elliott, and she is foul taking it up. Nice pass. Kendall just kind of snuck behind everybody on the baseline and had a layup attempt there and got hacked, so she's going to go to the line. That foul was on Kenzie Ray, her team first. So Elliott to the line to shoot a pair, start the game out, hits the first. Elliott with the second shot is up and off the glass goes. Still counts the same. 2-point lead for the B-Diggers here. First brush points of the game is brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants. Engineering and consulting services for all your projects. Strong commitment to their clients' needs set them apart. Get your project started the right way with Western Engineering Consultants. Turnover on the inbound by the Vikings. B-Diggers get it back. Wolver shoots the three. That is off. Rebounded by Kistler. Rutherford brings it up, gets it over to Miller. Pass inside to Ray. Ray off a glass, and that is good for Kenzie Ray. Valley comes out in a full court press. Rush gets it to Elliott in the middle, over to Wolver on the right side. Wolver brings it up, dribbles in the lane, loses off her leg, and that goes out of bounds. Turnover there on Wolver. Be Valley ball. Brush comes out again in their press. So we got Kistler to inbound. Gets it into Miller. Miller brings it up the right side, and they're going to call Sawyer for a block as Miller was bringing it up a little bit out of control. And Maddie kind of turned on her in the last second. So first foul on her. Shot by Rutherford is off. Rebound Kenzie Craich. Craich brings it up the right side. Pass to the corner to Wolver. Pass was tipped by Rutherford. She gets it back. Sawyer gets it from her. And Maddie Sawyer with the 2 points there on the layup. 4-2 Brush. 6:35 to go here in the first. Valley inbounds, gets to Rutherford. Off of her hands, out of bounds. Unforced turnover there by the Vikings. Rutherford couldn't get the handle on it. So the B-Diggers will have it right in front of the Valley bench. Craich inbound to Carmen. Carmen dribbles around, gets it up top. Over to Elliott on the right wing. Up top to Carmen. Carmen for three, and that is good by Mandy Carmen. 7-2 B-Diggers, 6:15 to go here Inbound tipped by Krejci. Valley will keep the ball, bring it up full court. So Miller inbounds. Pass is just thrown up in the air by Miller. Tip, Valley keeps it. Ray has it stolen by Wolliver right in front of the Beet Diggers bench. 5-4 and Schmunk comes up with it. Rutherford goes to pass it to her. Carmen comes up with it, and she's going to be fouled by Miller on the floor. Beet Diggers will have it right in front of the Valley bench with 5:48 to play. And the Vikings are going to go to their bench early in this one. So Krejci to inbound. Gets it into Carmen. Carmen dribbles up top of the key over to Wolliver, right side. Out to Elliott. Brush has a 5-out offense going. Elliott dribbles in the lane, has it stolen away by Miller. Miller gets it over to Ortiz, who just came into the game. Ortiz looking to, throws it right at Wolliver. Wolliver's going to take it, pulls it up to the free throw line over to Krejci. Krejci left-hand layup is good. 9-2 Beet Diggers, 5:20 to go here in the first. Rush stays in the press, get it into Ortiz. Ortiz looks ahead. The pass is tipped by Elliott. Elliott comes up with a steal. Krejci gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer dribbles the baseline out to Krejci. Krejci for three from the left wing, and that is good. Kenzie Krejci for three. It was a scoring machine by the Beet Diggers. 12-2 with 5:01. Got a 30-second timeout by the Valley Vikings. We're going to keep it here. Boy, Brush has hit 2 threes, a layup, and a pair of free throws. It's a heck of a scoring run by the Beet Diggers in the first 3 minutes of this game here. Transwest believes that customers are number one. Check out their selection online or just stop by one of their dealerships in Fort Morgan or Sterling today. So Valley will have it after the Beet Diggers 3 by Krejci. So they'll have it under the Beet Digger basket. Brush comes out with a 10-point lead and brings the press with them. So Miller to inbound. Oh, no, they get it into Miller. Miller dribbles up the right side. Gets a pass to Schmunk. And Schmunk off a glass for 2. Nice play by the Vikings there. Krejci brings it up against the press for the Beet Diggers. Gets the Wolliver on the right wing. Dribbles across this half court. Gets it back to Krejci on the right wing. Up top of the key to Carmen. Carmen dribbles over to the right side. Krejci in the corner for 3 from the right side. Doesn't go. Chased down by Wolliver. Opposite corner. Wolliver drives the lane off a glass. That doesn't go either. Rebound by Kistler for the Vikings. She's going to bring it up herself. Double team there. Gets it over to Miller. Miller has it up top of the key. Drives in the lane. She's going to be fouled by Carmen. Taking a shot there at the elbow. Doesn't go, so Miller is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that'll be Carmen's first foul. Second team foul. 2 team fouls apiece. With 4:11 to go here in the first. Miller makes the first. They scored 12-5. Rutherford comes back in the game for Schmunk. Miller to shoot the second. Shots up and good on that one too. 12-6 Beet Digger lead here in the first. 4:09 to go. Krejci dribbles up. Nobody stops her. She gets to the lane. Nice pass to Maddie Sawyer for the easy bucket again. Great pass there by Krejci. Rutherford brings down, gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz back to Rutherford. Top of the key. Over to Ray on the right wing. A couple dribbles back to Rutherford in the corner. And her pass is stolen by Krejci. Krejci long pass ahead to Wolliver. Wolliver's going to take it, and she is fouled on the layup. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. I believe this foul's on... They called it on Miller. No, they called it on Ortiz. or first, team third. Amber Wolliver, who hasn't scored yet, at the line makes the first. Can't say she hasn't scored yet. 15-6. 3:37 to go. Wolliver shoot the second. And that one is good. Balanced scoring here by the Bee Diggers. Keeping them press on. Ortiz has it, dribbles up right side. Pass to Miller. She's going to drive in the lane. Easy layup. With a nice screen there by Ortiz. And Brush breaks the press pretty easy. Knocked away by Miller from Carmen. It goes out of bounds into the Valley bench. So Craich will inbound for the Bee Diggers. Gets it into Carmen. She's going to dribble the top of the key. Gets a screen there from Sawyer. Lane opens up. She's going to take the floater off a glass, and that's good for Carmen. Carmen with 5 points early here. Inbound is tipped out by Wolliver. Valley will keep it. 18-8, 3:04 to go here. 10-point lead for the Bee Diggers. Long pass. There's two Bee Diggers collide. Brush does get it over to Elliott, and they're going to call a foul. Elliott's going to go back to the line. But Carmen and Sawyer ran into each other and laid on the court for a little bit. So that foul was on Kistler, her first. Team fourth. Elliott makes the first. Elliott to shoot the second. And that one is good. Brush is 6 for 6 from the line right now. Inbound pass is stolen by Carmen. Carmen dribbles baseline, goes up with it, tipped. Wolliver comes up with it in the easy bucket for Amber. 22-8, 2:45 to go here in the first. Brush keeping the pressure on him. Miller has the top of the key, and she's going to be fouled again by Carmen. That'll be Carmen's second. That's the third team foul for the Bee Diggers. Brush to the 14-point lead, 2:38 to go here in the first. Carmen comes out, Dadalini comes in. Valley inbounds. Shot, Jordan Rudd, who just came in the game, shot is off, rebounded by Wolliver. Wolliver, long pass ahead to Craich. Craich, nice pass to Sawyer. Her shot is blocked by Miller. Goes out of bounds. So Brush to inbound under their own basket. Craich to inbound. Gets it to Tatalini. She dribbles the left corner. Dribbles it back up to the top. Valley, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out if they're playing man or a zone or kind of a combination because they're not able to pick them up. Wolliver turns the ball over uncharacteristically on a double dribble. So Valley is going to have possession. Rutherford brings it up, gets it to Miller. Nice tip by Elliott. Wolliver saves the tip from going out of bounds. Back to Elliott, back to Wolliver, and Wolliver's pass is tipped. Valley comes up with it. Rutherford brings it down. Gets it over to Miller. Miller and Tatalini collide, no call. Pass there stolen by Tatalini. And a little collision there. And they're going to call the foul on Rutherford, her second. Fifth team foul. Gahagan comes in for Elliott for the Bee Diggers. Craich to inbound in the backcourt, gets it to Wolliver. Wolliver walks it up. Rutherford's waiting for her. Top of the key. Dribbles in the lane. Nice pass to Craich, who's cutting baseline. And that's an easy bucket for Kenzie. So they're going to call a foul here, and that's going to be on Sawyer as Valley's trying to beat the press. That's her second. Team fourth. Emma Stone comes in for the Bee Diggers. I believe this might be her first varsity time this year. So Valley has it after the foul by the Beet Diggers. We're going to have a jump ball here as Valley inbounded. So it's going to be a Beet Digger ball. Up 24-8 with a minute 16 to go here in the first. Craich to inbound against the Valley press. Gets to Tatalini. Back to Craich. Craich into Woolever right in the middle of the lane, and she gets surrounded. Kicks back out to Craich. Craich dribbles in, back out. Dribbles to the left side. Hands off to Woolever. Woolever at the free throw line. Free throw line jumper, and that's good for Amber. Woolever was 6 so far here in the first quarter. So Valley to inbound to get it into Carvajal, who just checked into the game. Over to Ray. Ray from the free throw line. Turnaround jumper, and that one goes for Kenzie Ray. 26-10, 35 seconds to go here in the first. Brush gets it into Woolever against the press. She's going to slow it down. Bring it top of the key. Gahagan wide open. Her shot is off. Fight for the ball. Woolever comes up with it. Another rebound for Woolever. Tatalini has it on the right wing. She's going to be fouled by Carvajal. Kind of in an awkward situation there. This will be a 6-team foul here in the first quarter for the Valley Vikings. Craich to inbound across from the Valley bench. Gets it in Tatalini, and she loses a handle on it, goes over and back. So Vikings will have the ball right at half court. Get it into Carvajal. Dribbles to the left side. Nice pass into Kistler. Kistler's fouled going baseline. Let's see. And that foul is on Stone, her first. So Valley to inbound under their own basket. 5th-team foul on Brush. They lead by 16. The closing seconds here of the first quarter. Kistler, or Ray, has her pass go off of the hands of Rudd. Got a jump ball, Valley ball. So that means the Beet Diggers will have it coming out of the quarter. So Valley has it under their own basket with 2 seconds to go. Pass by Ray, or shot by Ray is tipped. And that is the end of the quarter. With the score, Brush Beet Diggers 26, Valley Vikings 10. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. The Beet Diggers lead 26-10. The Beet Diggers have the ball. Brooklyn Cox dribbles around the lane, gets the layup and the foul. Nice scoop layup there by Brooklyn Cox. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Or to shoot 1, sorry. She got the bucket there. So shot is up, and that is off. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott stuck underneath. Pass out. Being fought for. Brooke Roll comes up with it. Turnover there on Brooke. Throwing it away through the lane. Kenzie Ray, her shot goes up, doesn't go. Rebound by one of the Valley players. Shot doesn't go. Tatalini with the rebound. Pushes the ball to the right side for the Beet Diggers. Gets to Woolever in the right corner. Inside to Elliott. Elliott, she's going to be fouled again going up in the post move. Put her on the line for 2. With 7:18 to go, the Beet Diggers have a 18-point lead, 28-10. That foul is on Miller, and that is her second. Shot by, free throw by Elliott is good. (29-10) Beet Diggers. Elliott shoots second. And that one's good. Kendall, 6 points, all from the line tonight. So Rudd to inbound against the press. Beet Diggers stay in it. Pass thrown away there by the Vikings. Tatalini has it inside the lane. Her shot doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. That shot doesn't go. We got to fight for it. We got possession arrow, be Valley ball. With Brush leading 30-10, up to 20 now. 7:06 to go. Brush keeping the press on. Get it to Ray. She dribbles up the right side, and her pass is high over everyone's head. Turnover on the Vikings there. So Tatalini will inbound for the B-Diggers. Gets it into Wolliver. Wolliver back to Tatalini. Tatalini trying to get control. Gets it to Wolliver. Long pass ahead to Rule. Rule to Elliott. It's underneath out to Cox. Cox on the baseline 15-footer doesn't go. Elliott the rebound and the putback goes. Kendall Elliott the rebound and the bucket. And the B-Diggers a 22-point lead. Valley trying to break the press here. Savault has her pass stolen by Wolliver. Wolliver the layup, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. So Wolliver's second trip to the line. Valley is going through a lot of players off of their bench. Wolliver hits the first. Ortiz comes back into the game for the Vikings. And I believe Brownell comes in. Makes a second. So Valley to inbound against the press. Get it into Ortiz. She's going to dribble up the right side. Being chased by Tatalini. And that pass was tipped out of bounds by the B-Diggers. Valley will have the ball under their own basket. Ray to inbound. Get it into Miller. Miller, her shot is off. Tatalini scramble for the rebound. She's pushing it up the court, and she's going to be fouled on the layup. That'll be Miller's third, if that is who they call it on. And Delana to the line. That is Miller's third. So Delana looking for her first points of the game. And that one is good. And the second shot by Tatalini is good. 36-10, 6:15 to go here. And Ray steps over the line to inbound it. Turnover there by the Vikings. Grace to inbound under the B-Digger basket. Gets it opposite corner to, is that Cox? Brooklyn Cox for three. 39-10. Ray brings the ball up the right side, takes a shot, and she's going to be fouled by Elliott. Kendall's first. Send Kenzie Ray to the line to shoot a pair. Got 10 team fouls on the Vikings, 6 on the B-Diggers. 39-10. B-Digger lead with 6 minutes even to go here in the second period. Ray misses the first free throw. Second one is up, and that one is long. Rebounded by Tatalini. Gets the handle on it finally. Gets over to Crage. Crage brings it up against some pressure. Pass into Elliott is tipped. And there's a scramble for it. We got a jump ball. Like Cox and Schmunk were fighting for that one on the floor. So it'll stay B-Digger ball off the possession arrow. Oh, possession arrow has Valley. So Valley will inbound. And we got a foul here on Brooke Rule. That'll be her first. Let's see, 17 foul. It should be a one-on-one situation. And they finally got that. So Brooklyn Miller for the Vikings going to the line. She'll shoot a 1-on-1. And that didn't hit anything, so it'll be B. Digger's ball into the basket. 5:45 to go here in the second. Craich inbounds. Oh, excuse me. Fighting a cold, and I don't want to sneeze on air, so. Turnover, Catalini there. Ortiz gets it ahead to Miller. Shot goes up by Kistler. That one is off. Rebound, Elliott. Elliott, long pass ahead. And Brooke Rule with the bucket there. Brooke can get down the court and open those up. Steal by Kendall Elliott. And she gets it over to Brooklyn Cox. Dribbles, gets things set up. She's at the top of the key. Kicks out to the right to Tatalini. Tatalini dribbles up the center, drives the lane, loses the handle on it. And we're going to have another jump ball here. So this time it'll be the B Diggers under their own basket. Brush leads 41-10, 4:50 to go here. In the second period. And Brush does a almost wholesale substitution. So Craich inbounds it to Sawyer. Sawyer up top to Carmen. Back to Craich in the right corner for three. That one doesn't hit anything. Rebound by Carvajal. Valley brings it down, out of bounds on the B Diggers on the pass into the post. So Kistler to inbound under the Valley basket. Long pass up top to Ortiz. Ortiz out to Miller on the left wing. Schmunk has it inside the lane. Kicks it out to Brownell. Brownell has her pass stolen by Craich. Craich head to Carmen. Carmen left hand off the glass, and that is good. So with 4:13 to go here in the second, the Brush B Diggers leading 43-10. We're going to take a short timeout with them. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back to the Lady B Diggers versus the Valley Vikings. We're at 4:13 to go in the second period. Brush leading 43-10. B Diggers fall back into a 1-3-1 zone. Ortiz has it on the left side, brings it ahead to Brownlee. And on that entry pass, there's a foul by Gahagan, her first. It's going to send Schmunk to the line. Shoot a 1-on-1. Shots off. Sawyer the rebound over to Craich. Craich pushes up the right side. Kicks it back up top to Sawyer. Sawyer over left side to Carmen. Carmen gets a screen from Gahagan. Over to Wooliver, top of the key for three, and that is good by Amber Wooliver for three. 46-10 now. Ortiz has it. Dribbles in the lane. Over to Schmunk on the entry post. And she is fouled going up with it. Schmunk is going to go to the line to shoot two. Gahagan was called for the foul there. Picks up two quick ones. Schmunk to shoot two at the line. And the first one is off. Schmunk shoots second. That one is long. Hits the rim. She gets her own rebound. Get it out to Brownell. She has it poked away by Wooliver. Goes out of bounds. Valley will keep the ball under their own basket. Kistler to inbound for the Vikings. Kistler inbounds it. Gets it back in the corner. Got a trap there over to Ray. Ray, her shot on the baseline is good. Kenzie Ray with another bucket. She's got 6 of their 12. The Bee Diggers lead 46-12 here. 3 minutes to go, almost 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Carmen has it left wing, up top to Wooliver. Wooliver for 3 from the same spot, and that is good by Amber Wooliver. 49-12 Bee Diggers. Wooliver's kind of found her groove. She's got 14 right now in the game. Savolt for 3 for the Valley Vikings. First shot she's taken this game. Coach Wilson telling Wooliver just slow it down. Need to work some offense. Get ready for the rest of the league play. Wooliver drives the left side. Is fouled going up. She's going to go to the line and shoot another pair. The foul is on Savannah Rutherford, her 3rd foul already. Wooliver misses a free throw. Been very rare for the Bee Diggers so far this first half. So Wooliver on the second, and that one is good. So Rutherford brings it up for the Vikings. Gives it to Savolt. Right side, back to Rutherford in the corner. She's trapped there. Her pass goes to Maddie Sawyer. She gets it over to Crage. Crage, nice pass to Carmen on the other side. Mandy Carmen is going up the left side. Crage from the right side. Great pass for the layup. Vikings have it into Ray in the paint. Out to Savolt for 3 again. That one doesn't go. Gahagan with the rebound, and she is fouled by, looks like Rutherford, and if that's so, that'll be her 4th. And it is her 4th foul. So JC Gahagan is going to go to the line to shoot a pair. We're in the double bonus. 52-15, 151 to go here in the second period. Bee Diggers with a commanding lead. Gahagan hits the front of the rim. Not good on that one. And Brush is going to go a wholesale substitution on this one. We had a lane violation on Cox. So, now they're talking about it. Maybe Cox was pushed, I don't know. So it should be Valley ball underneath their own, or under the Bee Digger basket. So the Bee Diggers have on the court now Riley Lake, Alexis Corral, Emma Stone, Brooke Rule, and Brooklyn Cox. Brooklyn Cox is going to get fouled, bringing the ball up the court by Ray. I believe that'll be Ray's second or 3rd. So Brooklyn Cox going to the line to shoot a pair. And that one is off to the right. So 1:41 to go here in the second. And misses a second, rebounded by Kistler. Kistler gets it to Savolt. Savolt brings it up the left side. She gets it over to Rudd. Rudd goes baseline and makes a little scoop hook on that one. Lake brings it up over to Rule. Cox gets it back, top of the key. Emma Stone for 3 from the left wing. That shot is off. And we're going to have a foul here. Looks like on Brooke Rule. Yep, it is on Rule. Should be her second. And We'll see who's going to the line here for the Vikings. And that'll be Rudd going to the line to shoot a pair since we're in the double bonus. And she makes the first. 1:08 to go before halftime. 52-18. Rudd with the second, and that one is good also. Cox brings it up for the Bee Diggers. They're up top by Schmunk. Rush works the ball around. Stone has it right wing. Gets it inside to Corral. Corral goes up, loses it. And that Carvajal, or no, I'm sorry, Miller standing out of bounds when there was a fumble for it. Bee Diggers get it into Cox, out to Stone, over to Corral. Brooke Rule has it. Emma Stone up top of the key. Nice pass in by Lake to Rule. Rule gets tied up, and it's going to be Valley ball with 39 seconds to go. Bee Diggers fall back into a man defense. Ball brought up by Miller, over to Savault. She passes it back to Miller. Miller gets poked away by Cox. Back to Savault, right wing, trying to get it inside to Kistler. Kistler goes up, baseline doesn't go. Schmunk the rebound. Her shot doesn't go. Rebound by Cox. Cox is going to try and find her way up the court. 6 seconds to go. Gets it to Stone. Baseline floater for Stone. That does not go, but she is fouled with 2 seconds left. And that's fouls on Jordan Rudd, her second. And Stone at the line to shoot two, makes the first. And to shoot the second, makes the second. Emma's got two for the game. And that is the half. With the halftime score, the Bee Diggers 54, Valley Vikings 19. You're listening in 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back to the start of the second half of the Lady Diggers versus Valley Vikings, with the Bee Diggers holding a 54-19 lead at the half. We're halfway to 100, or we're past halfway to 100. We'll see if maybe they can hit it. Did see on the highlights the girl from Regis who got the first alley-oop in a high school game, which was pretty impressive. So you never know what can happen. So it'll be Bee Diggers ball coming out of the half. The Bee Diggers are ready to go. Valley's slowly making their own in the court. And like Valley is going to match up a man. Rush inbounds to Wolliver, has the top of the key, right wing to Carmen. Carmen dribbles up, top of the key, over to Elliott, left side, over to Wolliver, left wing. She gets a screen from Elliott. Wolliver for three, that one is off. Chase for the rebound, comes down to Kistler, who chases it down the corner, gets it over to Miller, and she gets it to, now I got two Millers on the court, so Bailey Miller comes up with a basket there. So Brooklyn and Bailey Miller with the assist and then the bucket. Carmen has the top of the key for the Bee Diggers, over to Elliott, back to Wolliver on the left wing. Wolliver gets it inside to Elliott. Elliott takes a couple dribbles in the lane, back out to Sawyer, over to Craich on the right wing. Craich dribbles in, elbow jumper, and that one is short. 5 for the rebound. You know, we're going to have another jump ball. Beat Valley's ball off the possession arrow. 7:01 to go. And the Bee Diggers fall back defensively. See what they fall into. There's a turnover there right off the bat from for the Bead Diggers get a layup for Kenzie Craich off of that. So we got a drive here by Bailey Miller. She's going to go to the line, shoot two. She was fouled by Elliott, who's her second foul. Bailey Miller took off like a shot coming off that left wing, going in for that layup, makes the first free throw. And it's the second. 56-23, 6:39 to go here in the third. Wolver walks the ball up the court, crosses half court, gets it over to Sawyer, top of the key. Sawyer looking at Cutters, gets it to Wolver on the left corner, back up top to Craich. Craich has the ball poked away, Carmen corrals it, gets it over to Sawyer. Sawyer pump fake from three, dribbles in the lane. Nice cut by Elliott. Great pass and a cut by Elliott there. Layups are the easiest to get. The steal there by Craich. Carmen comes up with a pass back to Craich. She gets the layup and the foul. Kenzie's got two layups here so far in this third quarter. Kenzie's going to go to the line to shoot one. Foul was on 11, Brooklyn Miller. Her first. And Craich makes the free throw. So Brush kind of falls back in a 1-2-2 zone. Kistler has it on the baseline on the block and loses the handle out. Turnover there by Kistler, who beat Digger's ball. Valley, who pressed the whole first half, is out of that. They're falling back just into a man defense. Wolver has the top of the key over to Craich, left wing, guarded by Schmunk. Nice cut again by Elliott, goes through her hands and off of a Valley player, off a Rudd. So it'll be Bead Digger's ball under their own basket. Kendall wasn't ready for that pass from Craich. Kenzie to inbound, gets it to Miller, or to Carmen up in the left corner. Up top to Sawyer. Sawyer long pass to Elliott. Elliott back up top to Wolver. Wolver dribbles the right. Pass over to Craich. Craich looking for someone to throw it to. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott drives in the lane. She's going to get fouled. Going up, and she's going to shoot two. So Kendall's going to go back to the line. That was on Schmunk, her first. So Elliott to shoot the first. Makes that one. We're at 5:16 to go here in the third. Brush with a commanding 62-23 lead. And Elliott to shoot the second. Shot is up, and that is good. And Valley throws it away, bringing the ball up the court. Throwing it right over the head into the stands. So Craich to inbound for the Bead Diggers, gets it to Wolver. Wolver crosses half court, has the top of the key, over to Carmen on the right wing. Gets up top to Elliott, over to Craich back on the right wing. We're going to have a foul here on Schmunk. A little frustration foul. So Craich will inbound just right in front of their bench. Schmunk's second foul, third team foul. Craich inbounds to Carmen. Carmen has the top of the key for a screen from Elliott. Carmen hands off to Craich. Craich dribbles in the lane and loses the handle. And we've got a jump ball. We beat Digger's ball under their own basket again. 4:47 to go here in the third. Beet Diggers with a 40-point lead. Inbound goes to Elliott. Elliott turns, doesn't have anything. Throws it off of a Valley player's leg. So Craich will inbound again. Craich gets it up top to Sawyer. Sawyer over to Carmen. Carmen for three. And Mandy Carmen hits another three. 4:32 to go. Pass is tipped by Craich. Controlled back to Sawyer, back to Craich. Long pass to Carmen. Carmen has the right baseline inside to Wolliver. Wolliver scoop underhand layup, and that is good. Nice little under the basket scoop by Wolliver. 68-23. As we're coming up on the halfway point of the third quarter. Pass in the corner. Shot doesn't go, an air ball. We've got Kistler on the floor going for the rebound. And Maddie Sawyer's on the floor with Kistler and kind of winced a little bit, and now she's laughing. Coming over, Gahagan comes in for her. Valley gets it in. Ortiz takes it to the free throw line. Her shot is off the glass, doesn't go. Kistler fights for the rebound. Baseline shot is no good. She's fouled by Elliott. Kistler will go to the line to shoot a pair. That'll be Elliott's third. You remember in the Wells Central game that Elliott fouled out fairly quickly, so it's good to see her pacing herself tonight. Kistler's first is good. And the second one is up, and that is good too. That is the first 2 points for Michaela Kistler, Valley's leading scorer. That comes with 3:50 to go here in the third. 68-25 Beet Digger lead. Wolliver has the top of the key, being pressured by Ortiz, and they're going to call Wolliver for a double dribble. She lost the handle and couldn't get it back. So turnover there on Amber. Kistler inbounds to Ortiz. Ortiz crosses half court. Guarded by Carmen. Up top to Rudd. Rudd dribbles left side over to Ortiz. Ortiz goes to the corner. Shot. Couldn't tell whether a shot or a pass, but it hit the rim. Elliott comes up with a rebound. Gets it to Craich. Craich has the top of the key in the right corner for Wolliver for three. That is long. And Bailey Miller comes up with a rebound over to Ortiz to bring it up. And she gets inside to Kenzie Ray. Her fadeaway doesn't go. Rebound Wolliver. Wolliver brings it up the right side. All the way down the court. She's going to get the layup out of it. Nice up and under layup for Amber Wolliver, who's adding to her 15 points from the first half. She's at 19 now for the game. Got a travel here on Ortiz coming down the court. Beet Diggers ball up 70-25 with 2:43 to go here in the third. Craich inbounds to Wolliver. Wolliver crosses half court. Has the top of the key. Screen by Elliott. Over to Craich. Craich standing on the three-point line. Doesn't go. Rebound Ray. Ray gets it to Savolt. Savolt brings up the court, guarded by Craich. And Craich just steals it from her. And Kenzie's going to go full length of the court for the bucket there. Craich was 7 first half points. And we've got a timeout by the Valley coach. It's a full timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back out of the timeout. We're at 2:13 to go here in the third quarter. Brush with a 47-point lead, 72-25, here against the Valley Vikings. And we will definitely have, when we start the fourth quarter, we'll have the mercy rule into effect. And Chester needs to look at that, going for more than just the fourth quarter. If the team is down by 35, then it's a running clock. And they probably needed this in the second quarter. Shot by Bailey Miller, doesn't go. Rebound Elliott. Elliott has it stolen by Ray. Ray goes back up with the misses. Rebound Elliott again. Gets it out to Wolliver. Wolliver brings it back across the half court. And dribbles up the right side. Hands off to Tatalini. Tatalini dribbles in all the way across. And they're going to call Gahagan, looks like, for an illegal screen. Everything opened up for Delana coming in the lane. And maybe that was the reason why. So Gahagan picks up her third team foul. Three team fouls on the Vikings as well. Ray puts her shoulder down, drives in the lane, doesn't get anything. Gahagan comes up with a rebound out to Wolliver. Wolliver's going to take her time, bringing it across half court. Gets everybody set up. Comes to the left side. Nobody behind her, and she's going to get the easy basket there. So Amber Wolliver goes over 20 points for the game. 74-25, 105 to go here in the third. Bailey Miller, the shot doesn't go. Rebound Elliott. Elliott out to Wolliver. Wolliver is going to cross the half-court line. Wolliver just kind of taking her time up top. Kicks out to Tatalini. Tatalini dribbles up to the top. 45 seconds to go here in the third. Tatalini open lane, and she's going to get the bucket and the foul. Tatalini is going to go to the line to shoot a pair. And that foul was on Schmunk. That's her third foul. And Delana to the line. She's only got a pair of free throws so far in the first half. First scoring chance the second half. And she makes that one. So the old-fashioned three-point play for Delana. Comes across. Ray has it. Goes baseline. Up and under. And that doesn't go. Gahagan the rebound. Gets tied up for a second. Now they're going to call something here. They're going to call Schmunk for a foul again. That'll be her fourth. Fifth team foul. 27 seconds to go. Rush with a 52-point lead now. With 27 seconds to go here in the third. So Brush inbounds to Wolliver. She crosses half court. Gets Tatalini on the right wing. Over to Carmen in the right corner. Carmen dribbles all the way up top of the key. Over to Wolliver on left wing. Tatalini left all alone on the left wing. She stays there. 5 seconds to go. Carmen has it left wing. She's going to dribble baseline. And she's going to be fouled by Bailey Miller. Nope. That was on Kistler, her first. So Carmen goes to the line. Makes the first basket of the two. Mandy's first free throws of the game. And makes the second. So 2 seconds to go. Valley to inbound. Token pressure by Wolliver. And Valley does not get the shot off. So at the end of the third quarter, Brush Bee Diggers 79, Valley Vikings 25. You're listening in 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. Bee Diggers will start with the ball off the possession arrow. Up 79-25. And we are with the mercy rule here, so the clock will only stop on timeouts and free throws. Craich has it on the left wing for the Bee Diggers. Dribbles up top. Brush kind of taking their time with setting things up and just their movements. Cox has it on left wing, dribbles baseline. Her shot doesn't go. Rebound Kistler. Kistler hands off to Rutherford. Rutherford dribbles up. Nobody picks her up. Stops at the free throw line jumper. And that one is good. So Savannah Rutherford with the bucket there. Her first points of the game. Kreitz brings it up. Gets to Cox on the right wing. Inside to Sawyer. Sawyer up and under. And her post move doesn't go. Rebound by Savolt. Savolt gets to Rutherford. Rutherford brings it up the right side. Being guarded by Rule. Trying to find someone to pass to. Gets it into Kistler. Kistler's going to be fouled by Sawyer. So Kistler's going to go back to the line and shoot another two. That'll be the fourth team foul. Should be the fourth team foul on the Bee Diggers. 16 fouls on the Vikings. And they had to get who the foul was on squared away. So Kistler is shooting another two. Makes the first. And the second is up. Misses that one. Rebound comes down to Rutherford. Gets it to Ray. Ray's going to lose it out of bounds. Be Bee Digger ball. So we mentioned that Brush was almost halfway to hitting the 100 mark at halftime. 79 to go here at the start of the fourth. Even with the running clock, this still could be a possibility. Kreitz has the top of the key. Gets it inside to Gahagan. Up and under on the post move. That shot is blocked. Sawyer gets the rebound. Gets it out to Rule. Kreitz has it. Gets to Cox, top of the key. Cox dribbles in the lane. Left hand doesn't go. Rebounds the Volt. And we're got a timeout here. And this timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team are there to make the insurance world easy for you. Call them at 842-4555. So the Bee Diggers have a 51-point lead with a running clock here in the fourth. It'll be safe to say that Brush will even up at 500, 5-5 at the end of this game. And they'll drop Valley down to 2-10. So now that we are back, it'll be Valley's ball at half court. And lazily throws it in. Brooke Rule gets the steal. He brushes the ball in her own basket, gets it over to Cox. Her shot doesn't go. We're got a foul here on Brooke Rule. Her third. Team's fifth. So Valley to inbound it. Oh, sorry, team fourth. So a couple more fouls before Valley gets to the free throw line. Valley has it, works it around. Rudd has it up top of the key. Covered by Tatalini. Out to Rutherford. Over to Kistler from the right wing. That doesn't go. Rutherford the rebound. Her shot is blocked. Rule comes up with it. She's going to back it out. Gets it to Tatalini. Hard pass from 3 feet, kind of at Tatalini's head. Tatalini behind the back, gets it out to Sawyer. Sawyer dribbles around top of the key. Pass goes into Gahagan. Gahagan with the post move, and Gracie gets the bucket there. 81-28, 4:40 to go here in the fourth. Rutherford has it, drives in the free throw line. Doesn't get anything over to Kistler. Kistler goes baseline and gets the bucket on the baseline. That's her first field goal of the game. Cox brings it up, dribbles right down. Nobody stops her. She gets in the lane, misses the rebound. Gahagan the rebound. Her putback doesn't go. Rebound Kistler. And Kistler drops it off for Rutherford. Rutherford picks up her dribble, top of the key, over to Savolt. Savolt is trying to get it into Ray, and she's fouled by Gahagan. So it'll be volleyball under their own basket. Clock continues to run. We're at 4 minutes. 81-30. Valley inbounds, gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz misses it. Cox has it, brings it across half court. Dribble picked up. Riley Lake has it on the handoff with the pressure, and they're going to say she traveled with it. So Kistler will inbound for the Vikings. 3:15 to go here now in the fourth. Ray has it top of the key, just inside the three. Her shot doesn't go. Lake comes up with the rebound, gets it to Corral. Corral gets her pocket picked, and then she fights for it to get it back. Be Valley ball off the possession arrow. So 2:45 to go now in the game. 81-30, Beat Digger lead. Bailey Miller inside to Kistler. Kistler off a glass, and that is good. Cox pushes the ball down the court. Gets it to Lake. Lake misses, or has the ball tipped away to Corral. And Corral gets the bucket there. Valley pushes the ball back down. Ray, her shot is off. Rebound by Bailey Miller. And she's going to go to the line to shoot two. And Emma Stone gets called for the foul on that one. Her second. Clock stops at 2:02. Miller's first is off. 83-32. So we're at 16 fouls apiece. Next foul will be a one-on-one situation. Second free throw is off. Rebounded by Corral. Kistler applies some pressure. Corral, long pass ahead to Rule. She misses the layup. Rush fans looking for a travel. At this point, I think we're okay. Corral gets the rebound. Head to Brooke Rule. Her layup is good. Brooke with a layup there. 1:30 to go in the game. 85-32. Ray has a free throw line. One dribble to the right. Doesn't go. Rebound Rule. And she's going to push it ahead. And she's going to be fouled here by Bailey Miller. It'll be his seventh foul, so it'll be a one-on-one situation here with 1:07 to go. That's fourth foul on Bailey Miller. So Brooke to go to the line for her first free throws of the game. Be a one-on-one. Misses the first. We got an offensive foul here. Brooke Rule took the charge on the sideline and just held her ground. And that'll be the fifth foul on Bailey Miller with 49 seconds to go. And it'll be Beat Digger's ball on the side. Crowd to inbound as the clock runs. Gets it into Cox. 30 seconds now in the game. Cox over to Corral. Over to Lake. She's going to drive in the lane. Has the ball stolen. Ray comes up with it. Being pressured by Lake. And they're letting walks and a lot of stuff go. And Schmunk gets the bucket for the Vikings. 5 seconds to go here. And that is going to run out the time. So what's the final? Brush Beet Diggers 85, Valley Vikings 34. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Brush Beet Diggers postgame show is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center, a proud supporter of all our area athletes. They'll serve you with all your home, farm, and ranch supplies with 3 locations to serve you: Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan. It was a walk-away win for the Lady Diggers with a 85-34 51-point victory. That wasn't close from the very beginning of the game. It was 26-10 at the end of the first quarter, and Brush just kept piling it on. And the running clock in the fourth quarter kind of slowed down the Beet Diggers, or else I'm sure they would have hit 100. But Valley was led by Bailey Miller, who had 8 points, and behind that was Michaela Kistler, who was their leading scorer. They held her to 7, 1 below her average. The Beet Diggers were led by Amber Wolliver with 21, Brush's leading scorer, and she went 10 points over her average. So that is it was a great game for Amber. All but one of the Beet Diggers scored. Riley Lake is the only one. So I had to give her a hard time about shooting free throws the last game. So, but all the Beet Diggers did score. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in double figures, led by Wolliver with 21, followed by Carmen with 14, and then a pair, Kendall Elliott and Kenzie Craich, both at 12 to finish the game. Great game by the Beet Diggers, and they will look to carry things over as they have Resurrection. It is Resurrection Christian. They do get the week off. They don't play again until next Tuesday, and they do play Resurrection Christian, who has a very good team. Be an interesting game if Brush plays the way that they can. Should be an interesting game, and we'll see how they do. The Brush Beet Digger boys are warming up now against Valley, and we'll do a little pregame before that. So before we get started with that, we're going to take another short break, and then we will be on to the Beet Digger boys. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.